things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to go up top on first down. Taking a shot on the first play. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window, and the intended target was not open. And that's why that one fell incomplete.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
And this quarterback hasn't been able to find his rhythm on his first 2 throws. 3rd and 10 coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Caught over the middle, it's stolen. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down.
On a big 3rd down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle, love the team defense.
This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Ready to fire from the pistol. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll do it himself. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill, getting the quarterback on the ground.
Last 2 runs got a big fat nothing. Let's see if they try to go up top on 3rd and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Palmer. There he goes. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one, and this offense within striking distance. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense, but the defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
Making side adjustments here. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
To the air on first down. Under fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Horned Frogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They go to the draw. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball on second and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable third down situation. Good call. So tough spot to be in second and long. Nice answer, nice run by the running back.
On the option. Now the pitch.
Settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Rides the back and leaves it. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
That run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Makes the grab. It's Stone. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up fourth down.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking to buy time. Pulls it in. It's Small. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. They'll try the left side. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And the Horned Frogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield is Hawkins. Going to take a shot at this DB. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
That's a great job downing the football, setting your defense up with great field position. A lot of times you let that thing bounce one too many times, and it climbs in the end zone. It's a good job of making sure you downed it and set your D up.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for it.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From his end zone, he'll go up top. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. Oh, what a cut. Bulldozes his way through. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Motion from the wideout. From the gun. Give on the inside. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all right after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
He wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have to push passes playing quarterback.
Come on,
So
man.
hard.
Hits the afterburners.
I knew it was coming,
And he
bro.
slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Maryland is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. They're trailing by 10 to Indiana. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. TCU will send its offense back onto the field, keeping it on the ground with the single back. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. Got it in the middle. It's Ezukama. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's small. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They try to pop a run on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On third down, he drops the throw.
Oh, through the
Quarterback can't
dog.
pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. The Horned Frogs will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking downfield on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
second down. Gets rid of it. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Balls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
When offenses run these slant routes, it's about putting the ball right on the numbers, and defensively, I got to be able to take those angles right away. See where he's at, break on the football. Poor angles there by the defense. The offense took advantage with some nice yards after the catch.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts it down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Get it out on the screen. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. And the Red Raiders will punt this one away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. There's the pressure. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, we talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Looking for room at the 25. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on first down. Back open in the middle. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. And the Horned Frogs want to move quickly. From shotgun, they'll run it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
The Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unleashes one. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They'll move the tight end. To throw, it's Hawkins. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Got him downfield. They'll immediately call timeout.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his back in the middle. Touchdown, TCU! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused, made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of that.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Waning seconds of the 1st half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. To the air on 1st down. Rushes on him. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He lobs one high down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Red Raiders will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the 1st half. And so this 1st drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the 2nd half.
Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ezekama. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. The give on the option. Past the sticks, and he may get more. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And the Horned Frogs will line it up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll give it to him again. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
They're going to be blocked and then grab my guy.
This has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Going with the counter play here. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
That's perfectly fine. If I'm a defense, I'm going to give up some yards right there. Play deep.
I don't know. Can I go for it? I don't know. What's the rules? What's the rules?
React to shallow. The running back catches the football. I come up. He gets a positive gain, but it doesn't matter because now I won 3rd down and forced him on 4th down.
Go for it, right? Okay.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Surging forward on the sneak.
Yeah, I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
The Horned Frogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The gift to the quarterback.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down.
She got him, man, but it's all right.
This dude.
500 for a new purchase. I buy my Jones. This should have written back. She said, that's you for them $50.
She never fucking call you back?
She responded.
And the Horned Frogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll move the wide receiver. The offense changing the play. They'll toss it to the left.
But she did respond to me when I first hit up to
Really good job by everybody there. Well, good run and a 1st down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run
I
the
don't know,
football.
man.
You
I
got to
don't
just
know, man.
keep
I don't
getting
know.
positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
The Horned Frogs are threatening on 1st and goal.
This winter's to get in shape, nigga.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The best red zone offenses are the ones who can run the ball in this area. That's a tough ask today, especially against this unit. One of the best 5 defenses in the nation stopping the run. This is a really big moment in this game.
He's got it on the run. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. And the Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
No.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Pop.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
And on 4th down, here comes
Oh,
the field
fuck
goal
it
unit.
up.
And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board.
What happened?
Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes with the return.
He said, who?
Not
that
a
Marvin's
space to be
room song.
found. Good hustle by the coverage
The
team,
who?
and they stop him at the 21.
Marvin's by Drake.
Oh.
If he picks up, I know he's not around.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Leaves it with the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And no messing around right now if you're on offense. This is the time where execution has got to be at a premium. You need to hit completions, David. They need some big plays.
And you just want to keep pressuring them.
About
And
getting
making
new
them
shit.
use the clock,
That shit dope.
the underneath stuff. And again, if you drive the football down the field, I just can't give up touchdowns. A field goal at this point is not going to hurt my defense.
Bro, if it look like how their side look when you look through the scope, you can see everything from afar. That shouldn't be dope.
Solid pickup of
Yeah.
1st down and 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the
Oh, my damn
14-yard
shit.
line. The offense looking
Damn
for a
right.
score.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And the Red Raiders will have it 1st and 10.
Yep.
And this This will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Slings it downfield. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet. It's getting pretty close.
Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Yeah, niggas, all my friends play Arc Raiders.
Now on second down.
Arc Raiders? Like you looking for treasure type shit?
Takes the handoff. It's Lanier. Not much room there. They'll give him 1 to the 9.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
In the middle, it's Page. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Turning it on! Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
Good timing on the quick out. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Wants to go up top. Looking for the score. Go to the end zone. It's picked off. He'll try to take it back. They'll stop him.
Go! Go! Let's go defense.
Some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Join the fun. Oh.
You open a drive like that and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
The Horned Frogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Gets the back moving.
What?
I think they'd keep it on the ground here to drain as much time as possible off that clock and hold on to this lead. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Catch in the middle, it's Ezukama. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than they did here, but it was still a positive game.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Palmer. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt.
Oh,
Kick
that's
is
a
in the
terrible
air.
kick. Oh, come on.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Got his man to the left. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
I love this by the offensive coordinator because as the game goes along, you see how are they going to line up when we line up in this? What coverage do they like to play? And then you can take advantage. You say, all right, the corner route is open. I'm going to hit it.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. This juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown, they need an onside kick recovered, and they need to score again if they're going to win. The sense of urgency is just off the charts.
So now it's 2nd and long. Buying some time. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Scoops it up, still a live ball.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the ball.
Hey, hi, man. Got everything.
Now
I got
3rd and long and
everything.
trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch.
Drowning.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them
Oh,
with
he
his foot.
missed it.
No good. Guys, that field goal could loom large. And missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown, we're still
Don't be
sitting
a
on a
falling
10-point
line.
game.
Tangy.
Tangue.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line.
Ew, nigga alert. Tangy alert. I'm about to play Forza, man. Going
Well,
to
that
Lucky's
was
Marshall.
less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. So the
Man,
decision has
Texas
been
go
made,
well.
and the coach will take the penalty. Leaves it with the running back.
I got everything.
Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout. Run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in a great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Using his legs, it's Lanier. Going for the first down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Quarterback making checks. Back to throw, it's Hawkins.
Well, we can still play PUBG PS4.
And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
So what?
I'll tell you, when this guy's in a
play
rhythm,
PUBG
he
PS4
never
or
misses.
Yeah, you can play that.
Very, very accurate up to this point. That
But
time,
it's
though,
gone.
a little
Come
bit
on.
out of rhythm, and I think that's why he missed that throw.
Shit. Micah Brady.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Stepping to the right. He's going to run.
Micah Brady.
This is stupid, bro.
Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the nice spotted it.
He said back
Well, I'll
to
tell
Brady.
you, he picked a good time to have his longest run of the day. Really nice job there, feeling the pressure,
Got everything,
buying himself
I
some
got
time,
everything.
and then taking off and getting north. And just so gifted when he's in the open field. That's going to really give a jolt to his offense.
Unleashes one deep. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the runway on the field? And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. To the air on 2nd down. Skips away from pressure. Going back to the well. Another deep ball. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
We won! We won! Where's my controller? Oh, I wasn't even using my new controller? Hey.
Want to play wizard? I'm a wizard.
Sound like sound like Peasy. Peace nigga. Peasy. Oh man. Enemy! No enemy, bitch nigga.
Enemy webbies, nigga. Yeah.
That's how you know Peasy was
Yeah.
he was comfortable around us then. He started being his real self.
For real though. I never, help. But nigga, you niggas, you wasn't right there. Little nigga, you nigga, I'm still gonna be here.
What
What
the
the fuck?
I thought I was streaming. I don't think I was streaming.
Oh man, Lena should be the mayor.